Do you mind telling what the heck just happened here? Look, I'm telling you, there's a ton of white folks who don't understand what's going on. Please.
Basically, just sitting out here, just talking.
Same thing we're doing right now.
Right.
Well, cop pulled in the block.
Cop walked down the block.
Okay.
Asked for our IDs. They told us that it was a routine stop. They said that we had to give our IDs up because the commanding officers said that they need to come down here and search us. I mean,
because someone called, said we was blocking pedestrian walk.
So,
and we making loud noise.
So you guys are from Jersey? You just came in to disrupt traffic over here in New York City?
We're from New York. We're from New York. We live on this block.
This is your block?
Yeah,
so I don't understand. So what's the problem? So somebody made a call?
Yeah, they say someone made a call.
They say somebody made a call. No one made a call. Who was there to call? This building is not open anymore. It's not open. And who is there to call if you're standing right here? Who's going to call?
No, it looks absolutely beautifully quiet. It just seems like the nicest day of the year so far.
Exactly how we were just sitting here talking.
It's a good day.
He came down the block.
And they wrote 5 summonses?
They didn't even tell us there's no summonses. They said, give me an ID. They wait in the car. They came back 10 minutes later and gave everybody their names and gave IDs and said, disorderly conduct.
So, wait, but is there a chance in the world that you all are protesters and there were people trying to cross and you wouldn't let them cross? It was a protest? This was no protest. This is just folks out in the world. Yes.
Nice.
Every ticket that everybody got was disorderly conduct.
Yes.
Right.
And
were you yelling? Were you yelling all this shit?
No, we ain't yell. We ain't
no.
argue with them. We gave them the IDs when they came.
I'm just asking these questions because these are the questions my folks are going to ask me. Well, were they yelling? They must have been yelling.
We go through this all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we abide by the rules. We gave them the IDs. They sat in their cars. They joked with us, laughed with us. Sat in the car for like a good 15 minutes, came back with all of us with tickets.
But all of us are aware that you don't have to show your ID. So you guys do because you feel like if I don't, then I'm going to jail.
I went through this last year.
If we don't show our ID, then they use force, and say they call up they whoever the captain, and then he come down.
Okay.
Then they grab you, put you in handcuffs, then take you, and then they get your ID.
And then you're resisting arrest as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and then just really quick.
It's all a routine. It's the same routine.
So the summons has no information that you can use now?
If you look, my summons don't say anything. It's nothing on it. You don't see anything.
Well, it just
I won't even.
Right
I don't. But you can barely see my name.
That's it.
So it's just some form of harassment, you think, with the expectation that
harassment because the captain and another officer rolled around first in a squad car. They seen us. They rolled around twice, and then after the second time, they sent those guys over here to see what we're doing.
And what's the message you think they're trying to send you?
Don't stand here.
Just what? Just be indoors?
Yeah.
Either be shopping or be home?
Yes.
And that's
all. Can't stand out. You're telling me we can't stand outside?
You're not allowed to stand in your neighborhood, in front of your building, unless you're coming or going. You can't just stand there, enjoy the weather, stop and talk to a neighbor. You can't do nothing because you're loitering, you're causing a disturbance, you're doing all this type of negativity.
It's not for nothing, not to disrespect you, son. Like, it's just cause the skin.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the skin. Like,
it's not about this. I feel.
Like, it's just our skin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you was chilling out here with us, we wouldn't have got these tickets.
That's why I said, you saw me coming off out of breath. I saw the cop turning around.
If the seen you standing here talking with us, we wouldn't have got these tickets. We wouldn't have got these tickets. At all. At all. They would have rolled down the block, they would have looked at all of us, saw that you was chilling with us,
and kept it going.
And kept it pushing.
You just did a racial profile on me saying I'm a young black male standing in the street, so I'm doing something wrong. I'm selling drugs.
I wish you wasn't sitting here standing
There's no crackheads out here. We're not selling no drugs. There's no crowd of people.
No, nothing.
It was just 5 people. Now you're trying to tell me
you got a
cigarette lit.
It's a church down the block. Gospel people just got out of church, man. Like,
is this better than last year or worse than last year? Better than a couple years before?
It's every year.
It's every year. It doesn't matter. It's the same every year.
Every year, I think it gets a little worse.
Ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Nothing different.
What's the one or two things, if you don't mind my asking, that because I go away on vacation, I'll go stay with my folks or something. I come back. I've been here for 6 years now, and there's more and more. You see more and more of the Columbia emblem. You see a lot more of the corporate state up here. With corporate gentrification. What's the one thing that, if there's some folks coming up here who are not assholes, let's say, but just are moving around New York like anybody else, and this happens to be someplace they can afford, and they just So there's people who are not assholes, but nonetheless are part of this displacement. What would you say to them? What could they know? What should they know about this so that this doesn't? So that because my first 4 years living here, I just walk on by when this happens. I was like, what do you?
You wouldn't know because like if you ain't black, it's oblivious to you. You know what I'm saying? It's blind. You blind to it because you're not gonna go through it. You're not gonna go through it. You're not gonna go through it. Like it just
like they know exactly who we are. They know, watch us grow up in this neighborhood. They see us every day. It's not a day they don't come through this area to do their job. They don't see us here doing the same thing. Either playing dominoes or just talking. Like that's all we do. We've been raised here. Meet up here,
like,
talk.
You've been here.
You know?
I've been here for 24 years. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is my life. Like that's all I know. This is my neighborhood. Like I know everybody here. Like I know I can walk in this building and know everybody in this building. I can walk in that building and I know everybody in that building.
That's why we out. We stand.
I know everybody by their last names.
All our neighbors, people we know. This
We
is
used
how
to
we
live
see
here.
them.
The building
That's how we
closed down because they
communicate with
redoing
them.
it over.
They come to the store.
They
They
know
coming
it's
from
like-
their house. We here. We say hi. We talk to them.
When
Catch
you
up.
ask them, like,
How
what you show
doing?
them
How's
ID
the
for,
family?
they get
Whatever.
defensive, like-
That's what we do.
When you
We're not
actually,
doing that wrong.
you ask the officer, why I got to present you my ID? They get defensive.
Like we have to give you our ID because you said
It's our
give it.
rule. It's our rightful
Like
order.
what's the reason why? Like it's just like if I walk up to you right now and say give me an ID, you're gonna look at me and say,
Am I being
this is
accused of
my
a crime?
identification.
What am I being
did
accused
do?
of?
Like yeah, like what
Surely
did
I
do?
should know what that is before I have to present you with my papers.
What should I? Why should I give you all the information I got, and then you write it down? And sometimes they do this. They get you now. They do this now. They get you. They give me an ID. They write your ID number down. Sometimes they leave. They won't even give you the ticket. The next thing you know, you got a warrant for 2 or 3 tickets that you don't even know of. That they done wrote in their office, balled it up like this, and threw it away. They do that. They do that for no reason.
It's funny that we.
Well, no, what's the? There's got to be a reason. Why are they doing
No,
this?
we don't know.
What's the reason?
We don't know. They have their own reason. We don't. What's the reason why? What we doing?
Basically, it's a racial profile. They trying to take a gamble. The reason they did that was, all right, either one of us possibly could have had a warrant, that's why they wanted to run our ID, or maybe one of us had something we ain't supposed to have, like maybe we had a bear or something, anything for them to come over here to have a reason to get an arrest.
When he walked down the block, he didn't ask us how we doing. He looked around first like we stashed something.
To see what we're doing, and we're not doing that. So once he seen we're not drinking, smoking, or anything else, is somebody called saying you're blocking the pedestrian walkway, but you give me a ticket for disorderly conduct.
And if you look now, we're still not blocking the walkway.
Pedestrian walkway. Why didn't get a ticket for blocking pedestrian walkway?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm filming of just people going by you, going by you. Yeah. Yeah.
We say hi to them and everything.
Yeah.
We got a ticket for disorderly conduct.
That's when you're doing like you're acting
understand
rowdy in
how
public.
When you walked up, we wasn't even mad.
You know, you
we wasn't even
causing
upset.
disturbance. We're not causing none of that. So why have a ticket for disorderly conduct if you told me I'm blocking the pedestrian walkway? You told me I'm doing one thing, but give me a ticket for
I don't
another.
understand, like, and they wrote these tickets freely, like,
Yeah.
oh, disorderly conduct.
All right,
We're
none
gonna
of them
write
have a
disorderly
warrant,
conduct
so
on
we
all 5
can't.
tickets.
What is that? Is that a UF 250?
You know, you can't barely see what they wrote.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
say
It's just a
disorderly-
summons, but it's just a summons, huh?
Like, yeah, summons. But like, description of criminal court offense, like, what did that say? Like, Cameron can't read that.
I think it says oink oink.
Like, come on, son, like, for real though. But like, on some, like,
Yeah.
crazy, G, like, you gotta go down and deal with this.
This is what we deal with every day in Harlem. Manhattan, Bronx,
This is a
Queens.
free
We deal with it every day for no reason.
$25 they
It's
getting
just-
out of us, you know. That's what it's about. It's the money. If we got found guilty of this ticket, we got to pay for
It
it.
is
That's
killing
another
trees.
way to get some free money out of taxpayers.
All they doing is killing trees,
You know?
man. They waste paper.
Wait, what do you think they get all these pink trees? You know?
It ain't in Harlem, I'll tell you that though, man. We had old Whisker right here for years, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
What's the tree's name?
Whisker.
Nice.
Whisker right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I don't know, B. I don't know what it is, man.
Well, the weather's getting warm, and they're starting to talk that high crime shit. There's a lot of high crime. It's a high crime area.
Listen, it ain't been no crimes
No.
over here in the past. Since the past year, it ain't been no
No.
crimes.
They're
They
counting
closed down
on us
3. They closed
to
down
not go
3
for
in
this
Manhattan
ticket.
precincts because there hasn't been enough crimes. Come on, it ain't no crimes. Where you see what crimes at? Kids don't run around like they used to anymore. It ain't no reason for what. Especially not up here. Ain't nothing up here.
All they doing is
nothing
hoping they don't go in for this ticket, and then we can get a warrant. They give you, because, you know, an average somebody would do that. Oh, I ain't do nothing, I'm not going for this. Next thing you know, now they just set you up to have a warrant. So the next time they see you and stop you, they could take you in. And now you going to jail for a week or two, or maybe you have to go clean up a park for a week or two or something.
Over a ticket.
You know, over nothing. Like, it's just like free work out of you or free money out of you. You know?
It's funny, because last year I got a ticket for sitting on that green mailbox. I mean, the green, the mailbox, right?
Yeah.
The green mailbox on the corner, I got a ticket for disorderly conduct. Same ticket, just for sitting on it. But that's not part of the city. That's U.S. state. That's the state. That's state property. City property, money. Like, I got a disorderly conduct sitting on the green mailbox, doing nothing.
Hey, while you guys are telling me some good stuff, can I ask you one other thing? There's like all that talk about we need more black officers, we need more Latino officers. That's going to solve the problem.
Oh, it's a lot of Spanish officers.
It doesn't seem.
Just two Spanish officers.
That was just two Spanish officers just now.
Just now. They don't care. Spanish, black, white, they don't care.
They do the same.
I just saw two black cops beating this black dude up on the train for no reason, for him sleeping. Like, come on, like they don't care. Like, ain't no black, white, it's none of that. It's about they feel like they got power because you got that gun on your hip and that badge. They think it's power, but it's no power. And behind that, because you got a vest on, that's the only thing you have on. But if you was one of us in the street and you was going through what we go through, you gonna feel the same way. It's wrong. It's just wrong. You shouldn't be going through it. This is America. We don't have the martial law. This is America. You shouldn't have to come out here and tell us get off the street for just standing here, because that's what they do. You don't have that ability. You don't. You're a state. Like, that's it. There they go
again. There they go again.
There you are, sir. We'll get a little commentary. There you are. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. That's a servant talking to me. Isn't that how a servant talks to you in this country? That's a servant.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Right? That's a servant.
See? He told him, welcome to the neighborhood, jerk, and the man just told him, you're on a survey, how you doing? And that's the reply.
That's his response.
If I would
not
have said
happy
something,
spring.
If I would have said something to him, he wouldn't have told me have a nice day, jerk. He'd asked me for my ID and gave me a ticket and tried to throw me in jail. But because your skin color is different from mine, he just said, welcome to the neighborhood, jerk, and went about his business.
And drove off quickly.
But I was
plain proof.
Just a minute ago, when we were standing here, before you came, they just came and gave us tickets. Now you're standing here with us, they came back. Why they didn't give you a ticket?
Said it earlier.
Why they didn't say nothing about us still standing here? They didn't say nothing.
They would have told us to put the camera away, give me your ID. I'll tell you that.
Yes. I think we did just get some good proof, right?
Yes. Yep. The proof was in the pudding.
Welcome to the neighborhood, jerk.
The pudding just rolled by in a Chevy Impala, jerk. We didn't welcome you like that. We welcomed you. Hello, how you doing?
Right.
Welcome to the neighborhood, jerk.
And we got tickets and we welcomed you better than he did. And we did disorderly conduct, people blocking the pedestrian walkway, but we more polite to you and cordial to you.
Welcome to the
neighborhood, jerk.
Are you serious? You keep it fucking, you serious?
Oh, B.
And we were just talking about that, saying if he was here, we wouldn't have got no tickets. Now that
they told him you're on the survey, he said, welcome to the
neighborhood jerk, like on some G shit, like ain't so welcome to the neighborhood jerk, like you white, man, like that's crazy. And we were just talking about, he just proved my point, like he proved my point.
Put a 9x6, protect and send, land of the free. Let the whole world know peace by force. That's the force of illusion, officially endorsed by the lights in shining armor. By the corner, Babylon on its horse. Yes, we not shoot, we burn fire upon.